Yeah. Shout out to everybody locked down. I see y'all. All over the world, we locked down. I love y'all. Yeah, I don't hate you. Had to just come back and give y'all something. Yeah, my boy been rocking mad since before Corona. Gloves on, everyone in here are gonna wash my hands of that shit, now it's sayonara. Had to light a couple sticks off, no menorah. Mazel tov, tell my Jews out there doing their job. Helped your boy come out the gutter, help me beat them odds. Bon voyage. We ain't stopping till it's different days and different cars, different bras. Had to stack them racks and switch the drip up, that's a fact. No more shopping off the rack, I keep that fitted black. I can see it coming like there's eyes on my back. And if that bitch keep talking, she gon' suck it from the back. Different year. Sucking titties in the game for like 7 years. Yeah. And I'm still here. Yeah. To them hoes on my dick, better shake some. Yeah. To them hoes on the block, better play some. Yeah. If them hoes talking shit, we gon' spray some. Yeah. Spray some. Yeah. We gon' play some. Yeah. Hoes on my dick, better shake some. Bitches talking shit again, I spray some. Suck me from the back all day, friend. Bitch, you don't know, you better say something. Yeah. Told y'all. Quarantine tape. Suck me from the back. All day, every day. Yeah. I told y'all. Quarantines. All day. Yeah.
All right, first things first, got a couple of dates. All right, tonight I will be in Providence, Rhode Island. That is March 28th, Providence, Rhode Island. Then on March 29th, I will be in Boston, Massachusetts. Then in April, I will be in Chicago, April 27th. Those tickets just went on sale. And Toronto, April 28th. Both shows are pretty much sold out. There's like 6 tickets left for Toronto. So if you want to get those, you can go ahead and get them now. The link will be posted in my bio. It'll be my link tree, and can't wait to see you guys on the road. All right. Welcome back to the LoPriore podcast. I'm your host, Daniel LoPriore, and today I'm joined by a very special guest host. You guys have seen him. You guys have heard him. Some people say he has the sexiest voice on the planet. I think it's confirmed. But yeah, so Michael has diarrhea, and I had to replace him last minute. We're recording this episode at 1:30 in the morning because Michael didn't text me back all day, and he's had diarrhea all day. So I had to call an audible. So I had to reach out, and I had to get my brother Jared LoPriore on the show. Jared, what's going on, man?
Omaha. Kill.
Yeah, dude. Had to go straight.
I'm coming in DH off the bench.
Yeah, well, this kid keeps getting diarrhea. You might have to DH more.
Yeah. Listen, I'm thrilled to be here. Unfortunately, it's at the price of Michael shitting his brains out somewhere.
Yeah, so the fans have to eat.
Hope you feel better.
The fans have to eat at all times. So speaking of the fans, on today's episode, I thought it would be cool to do a Patreon AMA. So an AMA is Ask Me Anything. So they sent us in a ton of questions, and we're going to read their names off, and we're going to read their questions, and let's get into it. But before we do that, I lost my wallet. Yeah, so I rent zip cars. Yeah, I rent zip cars to go to Michael once a week. And we went to film the show last week, and it was fine. Came back, returned the car, Didn't realize that I didn't have my wallet because I don't really use my wallet that much unless I'm driving because of my driver's license.
Yeah.
So I was sitting there, getting ready to like pack up because I got to go on the road. I'm in Providence and Boston, so I have like a two-nighter. So I'm packing. I'm like, yeah, let me get all my stuff together. Let me do this. Let me do that. And I can't find my wallet. So I'm like, oh shit, I forgot I have an air tag in it. So I look on my phone and I see the air tag and I'm like, oh, it's in the garage. Like I have to go back and get it. So I go to the garage. The woman lets me in. I go downstairs and you can ping it where it makes a sound. So
Yeah.
it'll go off. You'll hear a ding, 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 ding. So I'm hearing the sound and I'm like, oh, great, awesome, awesome. I'm walking up. This fucking scumbag, whoever stole my wallet, went into my wallet, took the air tag out, threw it on the floor, and kept the
Yeah.
wallet.
Yeah.
ID
They're
was in
smart.
there.
They're
Yeah, they
smart.
are. ID, credit card, debit card, health insurance card. There was like my whole life was in there.
Life card.
My entire life was in there, and it was a Louis Vuitton wallet too. So
Yeah. Well, your hair looks great.
it does, right? That's
Yeah.
what like it's with one
It's
bad
amazing.
thing. One door closes, another one opens.
It's gorgeous.
So
Lush. So
very
lush.
lush, very
Yeah.
lush, very lush, very playable. So
Well, I'm sorry you went through that. I think anybody that's lost a wallet can relate to how fucking much that sucks.
it's the worst feeling in the world, dude, because you don't realize
It's
how
up
much you
there.
love your wallet. I love
Yeah.
that wallet.
And how much other people love your wallet.
I know that wallet's like that wallet's been with me to like 8 countries.
Yeah.
Many trips, many
And now
trips.
it's just in some broke dude's fucking back pocket.
And he sold it already, probably. Fucking piece of shit.
Piece of
My
shit.
thing is keep the wallet. Like if you're gonna take my air tag out,
Yeah, leave the cards.
Leave all the cards there too.
Yeah, keep the most expensive thing.
Yeah, keep the
That's what I
the
get
wallet.
for losing my shit.
Yeah, keep the wallet.
Don't ruin me for life, though.
No, don't ruin me for life. I wonder what other people would ask, but let's get into these. Yeah, fuck that guy. But let's get into these questions, these AMA Patreon questions.
Excuse me.
So, I'm going to do is I'm going to read the questions, and you're going to answer first.
Okay, I can't. They're not coming up on my screen, right? This is all coming from you.
Yeah, it's coming from me.
Okay, this is exciting.
All right, here we go. Let's load them all up.
Let's go.
Here we go.
I didn't study.
All right, here's the first one from Corbin. Corbin says, if you were to host SNL, who would you want your musical guest to be, and what types of sketches would you want to do?
Ooh, who would I want my musical guest to be if I was on SNL? Gary Clark Jr.
It's a good one. That's a good, not super like. I mean, he's super famous, but like not super famous enough to be like. I could see him on SNL doing that.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm a huge Gary Clark Jr. fan. I've seen him live a couple times. He's killer. And then what kind of skits would I do? Like you're asking like what would the theme of the skits do?
Yeah, or like maybe there's favorite sketches you want to be a part of.
Yeah, there was the cork soakers. Do you remember that skit?
Yeah, with Janet Jackson.
The cork. Yeah, they soak the cork. I think Jermaine Dupri was on it as well. The cork soakers. Was he in that one?
I think it was Janet Jackson.
Jimmy Fallon, Jason Sudeikis, and then who played the grandma? Mama, she soaked the best cork.
She soaked the best cork.
She soaked the best cork in all of Italy.
No, that's a really good one.
And I'd want to do that. I'd want to do ooh wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? Anything with Keenan. Anything with Keenan, anything that has Tracy Morgan in it. And then I would want to do Stefan.
Yeah, Stefan.
Yeah, Stefan.
That's a good one.
This is when you put a midget in a in a turtleneck. You throw him out of the car. You throw him out of the window of a Volkswagen on the Sawmill Parkway. I don't know. That'd be my stuff. Yeah, something like that. How about you?
My musical guest, it would probably be like a band that like is old. Because
Yeah,
I would love to throw it to like an old school band like Radiohead.
that'd be fire.
You know, just be like, all right, guys, we have a great show. Radiohead is here. Like that just
Yeah.
goes. That just goes.
If you sang if you sang vocals for Creep, that'd be
I'm
fire.
a creep. I'm a
I'm a
weirdo.
weirdo.
What the hell am I doing here?
Yeah, I don't belong
I don't
here.
belong here. But yeah, I would throw it to like a old school group, Radiohead.
Yeah, that's a good call. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Radiohead, and then the sketches that I would want to be in, probably the Will Ferrell hot tub sketch.
Oh my God.
My lovers,
With-
my
with
lover,
my lover.
my lover. We made
Is it
love.
Drew? Is Drew Barrymore in that?
Yeah, but
Is she?
it's Will Ferrell and Rachel Dratch.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I'd want to do that, and then obviously I would want to do an SNL digital short.
SNL digital short.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with Lonely Island. I would love to do one
Yeah.
of those with them. That would be
That'd
a lot
be
of
fire.
fun. Yeah,
Hamburg. Yeah.
yeah. That would be really cool.
I like that.
That was a great question.
Very good
Next
question.
question is from Tyler. He says,
Tyler.
What's the fastest time both of you have jerked off in?" I'm gonna let you answer first, but I honestly think I have the actual right answer.
What is the quickest I've achieved climax?
Yeah, via
Oh,
Jack.
dude. Via Jack? Probably
15
30
seconds, maybe.
32 seconds.
I think I've been under 20. I think I've gotten it under 20 before.
Yeah, those survival jerks.
Or
It's
those
not this. It's not
morning
to
jerks
impress.
too. Yeah,
Yeah.
morning jerks are like 15 seconds, 20 seconds.
Yeah, it's just so I don't die.
Yeah, it's just so I can get through the day. I would say realistically, if I had to put a real number on it, I would say 19.8
Yeah,
is my number.
I'm getting them off in those moments when I'm at like 60%.
Yeah.
Would. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
just
dude.
for survival. Yeah, it's like
I could fully climb with a 40% hard penis
yes.
easily.
I climaxed during this conversation.
Yeah, twice.
Yeah.
That's why my hands were down there.
It's your hair. Got me
Yeah,
going.
good question, Tyler.
Yeah,
This
good
one's
perv.
from Mike. This one's from Mike Chuggin Champ. When was the last
All
time
right.
when was the last time you shit your pants, and explain how it happened?
Oh fuck. Dude, last year, oh man, this is a great story. Last year I was on my way to Walgreens to grab some food. Was hanging out at this girl's crib and went to go grab some food and fucking sharted, like, but a good one. You know what I mean? Shart my pants, go into Walgreens, fucking I get online, buy a fucking new set of drawers, Hanes, go into the bathroom, shitty drawers, wrap them up, put them in the fucking garbage, throw the fresh ones on, throw the new shit and the old ones out, walk back to the house, and I tell the girl, I'm just like, I bought like baby wipes and shit. She was like, "Yo, it took you so long." I was like, "Yo, I shit my pants," and she was like, "Ha, you're so funny." And I was like, "Ah, no," but I really shit my pants.
Oh, you told her for real?
Yeah, but she didn't buy it. She thought I was kidding.
God, girls so dumb, dude.
Yeah, she doesn't realize that guys shit their pants on a regular
Yeah.
basis.
On a regular basis. The
Yeah.
last time I pooped my pants was actually I was doing somebody else's podcast. I was doing this girl Allie Weiss's podcast, and we were in a legit studio. And whenever the interview comes out, you could see me like I'm constantly like I'm rocking back and forth, like
Right.
you know,
Yeah,
you get
just
those
with
like
the guts.
yeah, with the dookie bubbles. So we're just like dookie bubbling, and we're talking about like something like deep. We're talking about like mental health or something.
Yeah.
Mental health, or like how I grew up, or like what my relationship with mom and dad was or something. And I stopped in the middle of the interview and I was like, I have to shit
Yeah.
so bad. Like I have to go shit right now.
Right.
And while while I was like, they were like, what? They were like, for real? Like, was that a joke? I was like, no, like I'm gonna shit my pants if I stay here any longer.
Right. I need
I
to
have
do
to,
this.
yeah, I have to shit right now. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I have to shit. Like, I'm sorry, I have to leave. So I left the studio, and it was more of a buzzer beater that kind of landed on my underwear.
Oh,
So, it's kind of like on blast off. It's just like,
yeah.
what
It was
was that?
just, it was uncontrolled.
Yeah, splash guarded. I got splash
Yeah.
guarded.
Yeah.
And
Premature shitulation.
yeah, because like when you kind of poop your pants and it like kind of comes out a little bit, but it doesn't like break the ass cheek barrier.
Yeah.
That's what it was
Oh, okay,
like.
got you. Yeah, you're still in the. No,
Yeah,
I
but
shit.
I felt it.
Sharted.
Yeah, no, I felt it trickle down my ass cheek, like
Yeah.
as I was like pulling my pants down. So like I shit on myself prior to shitting in the toilet. But that was the last time. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
literally like, I want to say, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago. Like it was like a long time ago.
Yeah, I would love to say that it was a longer time ago, but I'm 43. I'll be 43 next month. I was 41 when this happened.
Do you like can you hold your pee and poop as well as you could when you were younger, or is it different now? Because you're
Oh,
not
like
old for the earth.
do I have like less bowel control? Yeah, I'm still as good as ever. I just shit myself because you know what it is? I'm way less fearless. I mean, I'm way more fearless now about just crop dusting in public places. Like I'll just fart wherever. That's one thing as you get older,
Yeah,
you
you
just
care
give
less.
zero fucks about farts. Like it's just, dude,
You know who does that?
you don't
Does
even
that?
slow down.
Dad does that. Like dad will be
Yeah.
cooking. Dad will just be like, "You see the game last night?"
Yeah,
I'm
but
just like, dude, you
I
just
don't
fucking
think yeah.
farted in my mouth.
You just farted on the food.
Yeah.
I think once you get past 60, your cheeks just don't tell you that it's happening.
Yeah, and you also lose like density in your ass and like gravity.
Yeah.
Your ass is made
Yes.
for farting because it's so loose.
It's just like a sock. The thing is just
Yeah.
like blah, blah. You know what I mean? Yes, I shit myself on a regular.
All right, yeah, all right. That's a good question. Thank you, Mike Chugging
Yeah.
Champ.
Mike Juggin.
Big Mo asks, if you were the ruler of the world,
Yeah.
who would be your consigliere?
If I ruled the world,
Yeah,
who would be my consigliere?
yeah.
Alex Rosenstein.
Alex Rosenstein, great guy. Alex Rosenstein is like a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He's a family friend.
Yeah.
He's like a psychologist, right? Psychiatrist.
He's a child psychologist.
He's a child psychologist. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, like multiple black belts in jiu-jitsu. Is just one of the most rational people you've ever met in your life. And I've known Alex for 30 years. I've probably seen Alex lose his temper twice.
Mm.
Yeah.
I scared the shit out of Alex once.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You guys are all at your friend Ben's house, and I could see you guys through the window. So I was like, yo, I'm going to knock on the door. And I had this like little baby, like BB gun pistol.
Right.
That we were just walking around with. So I knocked on the door, and when he answered it, I put it in his face.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, and he freaked out. He was like, "Oh!" Ah. And then, yeah. So sorry about that.
Yeah,
kind of a gangster move by me. Alex Rosenstein.
Like
as of like today, it would have been Mike, but like he's kind of like he has an unreliable asshole. Like I can't
Yeah.
make him. He wouldn't even want to be number two, to be honest with you.
Right. No, he'd be like, bro, I don't want to do that shit. Like,
Yeah,
fucking get
no,
somebody.
dude.
Like, I don't sleep well. Like, fucking dude, get somebody else to do that shit. Like I don't want that stress, bro.
No, it's like a lot, bro. Like I have a
He's like,
string
whoa,
later.
what? I'm a fucking consigliere? What?
He's like,
What is
all
that?
right, how much does it pay?
Did I blow that? Did I blow that? Yeah, how much does it pay? Like, is it every day? Did I blow that answer by doing someone not famous? Was I supposed to answer famous?
No, I would prefer that you would have a. Let's how about we both do a personal one and then a professional one.
Okay, all right. I did a personal one. If I Jordan Peterson,
Oh,
is
that
that his
guy.
name? Yeah.
This guy talks like that and then he cries a lot.
Yeah, you know what it is about being a consigliere is you have to have toxic masculinity, and I'm not allowed to have that because I'm Canadian.
I picked that guy. I feel like that guy's got it together.
Yeah, he would figure it out. He would get you some deals done. Not bad.
Yeah,
Not bad. So I was gonna stay in like the realm of that, but my personal one, if I had to do a personal one,
Oh, can I change my answer?
yeah, you could change it.
Can I take Jordan Peterson out? Mike Rappaport.
Mike Rappaport would be your number two.
Mike Rappaport would be my number two.
You think he'd be able to get the job done for you?
100%. Once he calmed down.
Once he calmed down. See, I need my consiglieres to be calm. My famous consigliere would probably be Lex Friedman. Do you know who that is?
Lex Friedman, the podcaster.
Yeah, Lex Friedman would steer me
This is Lex Friedman. Welcome to my podcast. Yeah.
Yeah. Lex Friedman would be probably the best consigliere of the world right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that answer.
Yeah, I love Lex Friedman. And then if I had to do a personal one, it can't be Michael. It just can't. Like I want to say Michael, but it's just not.
Yeah.
I think I would put you up there. I think I would kind of have like a two-headed monster. Like, you know, when Michael comes in and like lets like Duvall go.
Yes.
You know, like maybe I would have Dad in there, and then as like the new age came, I would let him go and like hire you.
Okay. Well, let me know when you need me. I'll be there.
Yeah, yeah. So we could do it like that. Good question, Big Mo. Gabriel says, "What's the gayest thing you would do in order to save your best friend's life? Kissing isn't enough." I mean,
yeah.
Do you want to go first? I mean, I already know my answer.
Yeah. I mean, what's the gayest thing I would do to save my friend's life?
Yeah, your best friend's life.
My best friend's life.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd have to go full gay.
I would do missionary anal for him.
I just pictured you just straddling some unlucky dude.
There's no gayer sex position than missionary. Missionary anal is super gay. It's just flopping. It's just doing this.
Yeah. It's just all on him.
Yeah, that's how much I love my friend. And I would take it. I'd be the taker. I'd be laying on my back flapping around.
I always said if I really had to do like something super gay, I would try to just make it as fun as possible. Like I gotta enjoy this somehow. You know what I mean? I don't want this to be all pain and shame. I want to go for it.
I think S-ing a D mentally would be like too gay.
Yo, depend. I mean, listen, if I had a choice, I don't know. If I had to go back door or mouth sore.
A sore mouth's easier to deal with.
Oh yeah.
A sore anus is a rough go.
Yeah.
Because we're not gay.
Yeah. Well, not right now.
Not in this moment. But yeah, I would do bottom missionary aim to save my best friend's life.
reverse cowgirl.
Oh my god,
Oh god.
those are the two gayest ones, I think.
Yeah, I tried to go for it.
All right, that's a good one.
Terrible
All
question.
right.
Terrible
question. Horrible. Thanks for that. Next question is from Heidi. Heidi said, if you and is this the right question? Yeah. If you were to switch bodies with each other for a day, what would be the first thing you would do? I mean, look at your penis.
Yeah, the first thing I would do
is look at your penis. That's the first thing you have to do, right?
Yeah, because that's what happens every morning anyway. The first thing I would do is tell Selena to leave. I'm like, I need you to leave the house. I need you to leave the house right now.
That's true.
Like, why? Are you mad at me? I'm like, I'll explain it to you later. But I need you to put your clothes back on. I need you to get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here right now. That's the first thing. Second thing, I'd go borrow some money from your bank account.
That'll work.
Be like, yo, I'm like, before you leave, Selena, do you remember my PIN code to the Chase account? That's what I do.
She does, and she does know.
Yeah, I bet she does. All wives know.
Yeah, they all know. They have to know. That's a good one. The first thing I would do besides check out your penis. The first thing, I'd probably go through your cell phone.
Yeah.
I'd go through your cell phone and get like deep, dark secrets.
No, they're in there.
Or like kind of see like what's going on. I'd probably scan your camera roll.
Yeah. You'd find some stuff.
To see like, what kind of like mischievous things that you'd be doing. Like that's probably
that's where you'll find it. That's where you'll find it.
Yeah, because here's the thing. You never truly understand someone as truthfully as their phone is. Think about that.
It's like their journal. It's like their journal.
Yeah, your phone is like your journal. So if I can get like through your journal and like get all of that, now it's like
now you're equipped for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I have everything you've ever like had to have ever.
Yeah. I mean, I'd
really
probably,
think about
if you weren't married, like if let's say you were single, Danny, the first thing I do is just go through and find all the girls that love you and just be like, yo, I need you to come to the house right now.
Yeah, like go through my DMs and be like, hey, what's up? Like,
what's up?
Come through and suck this ass.
Yo, let's get loose. Terrible, but I love
that's not a bad one though. I
no,
feel like
that's not bad.
Like I feel like you could be that could be like worse.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like if you really wanted to, you could have got like super extra dirty raunchy and been like, hey, like might have sex with your wife. Like that, like that's like an idea.
Well, yeah,
question.
I would I mean the comical, maybe we're answering these things too politically correctly. The comical thing is just be like, I'd take Selena out. That would be funny. You know what I mean?
She'd be like, oh yeah, I have sex with your wife.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, have sex with your wife.
Because technically
I would do something bad to you. I'd get like a tattoo. I'd get like a tattoo of my face on your ass.
That's pretty good.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, I would get her. Yeah,
and I would just convince Selena. I would just tell Selena, I'm like, Selena, it's Jared. We have whatever you wanted to do to Danny, I'm going to let you do to him today because I'm in his body and he's in mine.
Honestly, she might be down.
That's it.
Like if you were upfront about it, I think
like yo, let's go. She'd be okay with it. She's like, well, you're still kind of Danny.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think she would find a way around it. So that's almost like a safe cheat. If you think about it. I can't speak. I can't speak for her. I can't say that she would be down, but like, I can't say that she wouldn't.
Right. It would be. You know what it would be like? It would be like it would be like it's still your body, but it would be like me being in the room watching it happen.
Yeah, I think it would just be like diff strokes.
Yeah.
Like the stroke game be diff. But like if you really
I
I
wouldn't
like
know what to do with an uncircumcised wiener. I wouldn't know how to handle it.
no, you kind of just hold on and take flight.
Yeah.
It's almost like hang gliding.
It's like putting my
know?
arm through a sleeve.
Yeah, it'd just be like a flying squirrel. Like you'd be able to figure that out.
Yeah.
Like pretty quickly.
I'd mess with the flap where, like a balloon does that, like this,
Yeah,
like that.
As long as you like didn't do any irreversible damage to my penis, you know what I mean? Like I think we'd be perfectly fine.
Yeah, I would. That's one thing I would invest with is your penis.
No, you can't do it forever.
No.
If you were to do it forever, then you don't want to cause me pain forever.
Psychologically, no.
Because psychologically, I already have to get over the fact that you had sex with my wife with my penis,
which I would try to avoid at all costs. But Selena loves you, man. You know what I mean? Like, how am I going to say no to her? I don't want her to be upset.
This is true.
I just close my eyes. This is true. I would I'd definitely get something permanent done though, like a tattoo that was funny or some shit, or like a nipple piercing or something.
Yeah. Or to piggyback off the last one, I'd probably shoot a gay porno.
And just archive it. It's like, bro, if you ever say no to Venmo and me money, I'm gonna
leak this.
I'm gonna this shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna leak this on Patreon, and then it's just gonna be you get a missionary aid.
Yeah, with Talita in the back just crying.
Yeah, 100%. Before we get any further into these wild ass questions, we have to pay today's bills with our sponsor and our great sponsor over at BetterHelp. Listen,
cool.
This is what I love about BetterHelp. One, I use it. Everybody knows that I use it. But getting to know yourself can be a lifelong process, especially because we're always growing and changing. I've been growing and changing physically and mentally. Sometimes I gain some weight, sometimes I lose it. But for someone like me, actually, who's been trying to lose weight for my wedding, I've actually partaken in therapy to actually help me with my eating habits and help me curb my appetite. And I've been doing that at BetterHelp. So the best thing about BetterHelp too is it's more affordable than going to see an actual in-person therapist. A lot of people don't have health insurance. They don't have access to a therapist. Guess what? You can get matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. They have a survey that you fill out so you can get a therapist pinpointed to your exact specifications and needs. It's very customizable. And then guess what? If it doesn't work out with one of them, they have so many other ones on there that'll be able to sign up with so quick.
Just get another one.
Just get another one. And listen, what I want you guys to know too is that BetterHelp wants to help you guys so much is that they're going to help you save money as well. So if you go to betterhelp.com/lops today, you will get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com, and use /lops. The promo code is LOPS for 10% off your first month. Who doesn't want to work on their brain? Who doesn't want to work on their mental health? We're all going through it. We all have things going on. Take the initiative, start somewhere, and start with BetterHelp. BetterHelp is the first step to a better life. And thank you for supporting and sponsoring the show. And let's get back to the questions. There we go. All right.
You know what I would do with BetterHelp? I would cheat sometimes and like send someone else to do it. Like, answer these texts for me.
You'd send a proxy.
I'd send a proxy. Yeah. I'd just answer these questions for me. I'm going to take a nap.
And then just give me the Spark Notes.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, not going to get help that way, but if they give you Spark Notes, that could help.
Yeah. You're right.
You could Spark Note it that way.
You ever want to skip therapy?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I wanted to skip therapy. I think I've there's some months where I'm like, I'm just not going to go, but I have to go. I have to go
Yeah.
because if I don't, I'm all fucked up. I get all fucking weird.
Yeah. You need it.
I get all weird and then I get big boy sad, like BBS, big boy sad. Like you don't know about big
Ooh,
boy
what's
sad.
that? No?
No, you don't
Is
know
that
about
big boy sad like age
no,
or
like
like
weight,
like weight wise?
weight wise.
I don't know. I don't know.
Big boy sad is like so like when you have a good body, right? You can kind of always fall back on that. Like, so be like, yo, like I'm sad, like I'm really sad, but like it
But
could be
look
a
at my
lot
six pack.
worse. Yeah, but look at my six pack and like I'm kind of jacked. And it's like
Yeah.
it doesn't take away obviously that people are suffering and stuff, but like when you're big boy sad, it always starts with like, damn, like I'm fat.
Gotcha.
And then it's like everything else that like goes along with it. So
Yeah.
big
I have
I would put big boy sad right under like postpartum.
no shit.
Yeah.
I have BDS, baby daddy sad.
Baby daddy sad. Yeah, that works too.
It's pretty bad.
That
Baby
could be
daddy
up there.
saddy.
Baby
Yeah,
daddy
suck this
saddy.
shit. I'm baby daddy saddy.
There's BDS and
You-
BDS. Big boy
Yeah.
sad and baby daddy sad.
You want to avoid both at all costs.
Yeah. So don't eat and don't have kids.
Done.
Yeah, that's all you have to do. Oh, and that's great. Look, Meg Bella says, how's each of your mental health at the moment? Hope you're both doing good. I think she meant well,
Ooh.
but she's from the UK.
It's
I
okay.
was
Yeah.
how's your mental health doing today?
Today was a good day. Today was a good day. I'm up and down, bro. You know what I mean? Like it fucking comes and goes. I think mental health is something that uh I have patches of fucking feeling amazing and I'm on top of the world, and then some days I'm like I'm underneath it. You know what I mean? So today, feeling fine, feeling great. How are you?
That's a good one. That's good. That's a good answer. It's ebbs and flows.
Yeah.
Is it ebbs? What are ebbs?
Ebbs?
You know, like what's that saying? Ebbs and flows? Ebb and flows?
I don't know. You want me to Google it?
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up too. Ebbs and flows. Ebbs and
Oh,
flows.
BBC. I gotta delete that.
The meaning of ebb and flow is used to describe something that changes in a regular and repeated way. What does ebb mean, though?
Yeah. What's an ebb?
Ebb and flow. So it's not ebbs and flows. It's ebb and
No, it's
flow.
ebb and flow.
Ebb and flow. So that,
The movement of the tide out to sea.
Okay, and I guess that could be repeated on a daily basis.
I'll never use that term. I'm like highs and lows.
Ebb and
Fucking sucks.
Ebb and flows.
Good. Ups and downs, highs and lows.
Yeah, dude. I mean, for me, I can't lie. I'm just in a good spot. There's some days. There's
You're
some
crushing
days.
it right now.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just crushing it right now. So, like, you know, I'm just trying to enjoy the process and not allow myself to be miserable. Because I feel like the way that I'm prone to eat a bad meal, I'm also prone to be like I could be a real miserable, you know, because like I feel like, and I don't think this is the same for all people, but sometimes I feel like I enjoy being miserable sometimes. That makes any sense. It's almost like I'm miserable out of boredom.
Right.
Like I could be doing more and then I'm not doing more. So it causes me to be
you're right. Yeah. Also, you're a professional Miz. You don't like to take a day off.
I don't like to take a day off.
Yeah.
So
I'm not, you're no slacker. Yeah. Don't think I'm a fucking quitter. If I know I'm good at being miserable, I'm sticking to that shit.
Yeah. I mean,
and you're coming with me.
I've only been good at so many things in my life, and being miserable is one of them. So, like, why would I quit now?
Right. Exactly.
You know? But like, I was just talking to Dad the other day about this too. I said, now that like I started doing stand up and like I'm on the road and stuff, and I'm not saying that like, oh my God, like my job's so hard. But what I'm saying is, I think for the first time in my life, I actually know what hard work is.
Yeah.
if that makes any sense. Like I
No,
think
that
I've
makes
gotten
complete sense.
I think I've gotten through life like doing the bare minimum. Like I can't really do that anymore. You
Yeah.
you can't fake an hour of sand. It's very hard.
No, you can't. And excuse me for a moment. I'm gonna grab my my robe. It's starting to get cold here. I
All
would
right, fam.
say I would say that, you know, most people think, hey, you're a fucking comedian. Your life is easy. No, it's not, because most comedians struggle with a lot of shit internally, right? And then you have to get up and fucking make people laugh all the time. And that's not fucking easy. Your fucking day sucks. Look at this. Can I show you like different, like, if this is the name of brand? Am I allowed to do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, you're loud.
So Rick Ross gave me this robe.
That's
How
fire.
fi- how fire is it?
Hell yeah, rose. Well,
Yeah, huh?
rose's
Want
the
to go to
goat.
Doug, the goat? He's the fucking man, bro.
Yeah,
Yo, I'm
rose's
gonna
a
send you.
100% goat.
I'm gonna send you some shit.
I'm gonna send you a robe.
He sent me that and a whole bunch of booze.
Fire.
Yeah,
A
it's
whole
pretty
bunch of
dope.
Bel Air.
Yeah, dude, I have so much Bel Air shit in here right now. It's ridiculous.
It's fire.
Yeah. Shout out to
Uh
Ricky Rose.
yeah, shout out to Rose. Come on the show, Rose.
Dude, maybe I'll get him on.
Yeah, get Rose on here. The other thing is just like in the comedy specter, like I don't like to be away from home. Like I don't like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, I have a 55-inch terminal monitor. I have a 65-inch TV. You know, you can't see it, but that's the Statue of Liberty right there. But like,
Oh
you know,
shit. Oh shit, it
yeah,
is.
yeah. It's the Statue
Lady
of
lives.
Libs. Lady lives right there. Like I live a nice life, but I
It's
just
French.
remember that if I want to continue to live this life, I gotta hit the road and I
Yeah.
gotta stay on the road. So,
Yeah.
you know, like I'm doing 2 shows in 2 days, which is not that crazy, but like I'm doing the 27th and the 28th. Then at the end of April, I'm doing a show in Chicago. Then
Yep.
flying out that morning to Toronto.
Yeah.
And doing 2 shows that night. So that's gonna be
Yeah.
a long day.
Yeah,
But
that
like
is a long day.
I'm so pumped because both Toronto shows, that's like my first theater. It's like 400 or 500 people. So like 1,000 people are coming out.
That's amazing.
Yeah, like 1,000 people are gonna come see me be an idiot. Like, you know, it's hard to feel bad for yourself when like you're doing stuff like that. But sometimes I'm just like, I want to be home. I just like being home.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
You know?
If you could do your job from friggin' home, you'd be super happy. I was like, what is he lighting up right there?
I know it looks like
incense?
it looks like a J.
Yeah, I was like, you're lighting the wrong end of that thing.
Yeah, you're lighting the wrong end of the road. No, but I
Yeah.
have this thing. I don't know, man. Like I would say though today my mental health is pretty good.
Good.
I meditated today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I meditate every
Oh,
day.
meditated all over the bathroom?
You know, I kind of started. That's funny that you say that my meditation kind of started in the bathroom.
That's where all the best thinking happens.
Yeah, that's where all the ideas come on. I'll sit on there and
Yeah,
see like
on the shitter. Look at that.
the smoke will come up and out from it.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, so it's like a little fiery horse. It's Travis Scott. He didn't give it to me, but it's a Travis Scott
Yeah.
piece. But yeah, I would say that my mental health is pretty good today.
Good.
Yeah, so let's go to the next one. Corbin, series question. Oh God, this one is deep too. What keeps you inspired to chase your dreams? That's the serious question. So let's answer that question first. What keeps you inspired to pursue your dreams? I'll answer this one since just to piggyback off what I was talking about is I feel that a lot of my life I was afraid to fail at things, so I never tried.
Yeah.
So for the first time in my life, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try this, and if it's a failure, it's a failure, but I could at least like say like I tried. And now it's like I'm touring, going to another country, touring the United States, going to cities I've never been to or haven't been to in years. And selling a lot of tickets. You know what I mean? Like,
you are.
And that kind of just came from me finally believing myself. So I think once you get over the initial hump of like, people are just like, oh, like you're doing stand up, like you're selling rooms out already. But like, people forget I've been doing this for 10 years. I've been doing this since 2013. And like, I wish I started in 2016, but like, this is not how it worked out for me. So I don't regret anything, but I'm finally at a point in my life where I can finally respect myself enough to go after what I want to get. And the sky's the limit, dude. It's really up to me now at this point. So if anything goes down, like, regardless of like health, knock on wood, but if I'm good and I can show up, like I'm showing up and I'm having a great time. Like, that's just, I don't want to be 80 years old on my fucking deathbed and be like, oh, I should have did that.
Right. Yeah. Because I think for me constantly trying to find happiness is what makes me go after my dreams.
Oh yeah.
It's not about making a lot of money doing it. It's not about banging a bunch of chicks. It's not about becoming famous. It's really about, if my dreams, like, would you say you're living your dream job right now?
Hell yeah, dude. I'm talking to you.
Right. So, well, I mean, I appreciate that, but even this on top of it, combined with you traveling, making people laugh, selling out shows, making good money doing it, and really doing something like you said that you've been doing for 10 years, then you're luckier than most people, because, they're the things for which you're paid and the things for which you're made. And when you could do both of those things together, you are of a very, very small percentage of people in the world that get to do that. Not everybody loves their job. They might love the money they get from it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or they might hate their job and make a lot of money, or they might love their job and not make a lot of money, whatever it is. But I think for me, it's like the pursuit of happiness for me is why I always want to go after my dreams.
Good one. I appreciate that, actually. It's a good way to look at it. It's kind of one of the older you get, the simpler things are more important, I feel.
Oh, it's so simple, dude.
Like
my life is pretty complicated as far as things that I'm dealing with internally, but as far as what makes me happy, it's pretty fucking simple.
Yeah, no, it's true. I agree.
Yeah.
The older you get, things should get easier.
Yeah. I'm easy to keep happy. Hot dudes and flat soda, and I'm good.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, give me that. But
what else does a boy need?
But I feel like the older you get, things should get easier. So when you're getting older and things are getting harder, it's not necessarily wrong, but it's difficult to deal with because you're like already been through a lot of shit.
Why don't I have it figured out? I deal with that. I fucking deal with that all the time. You know how many times I look at myself like in the mirror at this point in my life where I'm like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like I
think it's every morning.
Yeah. For me, I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? When are you gonna figure this thing out? What? I'm here.
Yeah, no, you're wearing a fucking Ricky Ross Rose Bel-Air fucking, which was like probably his personal one.
It looks like it might have fit him. Rick's a big dude.
And it says Rose on it, so it's probably like
sure does. I wish it said on this shoulder. Maybe I can get.
I wonder if he trademarked that. Next time you see him, ask him that.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him that. Because Biggie did.
Did he trademark that?
I don't know, but I feel like whenever I hear like I always think Biggie.
So here's the goofy question: if you could have any one item, real or fictional, what would it be, and how would you use it?
Oh shit, man!
I already know what it would be. It would be Paul Newman's Daytona.
Oh yeah.
and I would use it just to flex on bitches. Paul Newman's Daytona, his Rolex Daytona, I think it sold for like 3 million.
Did
at
it
an
sell?
auction.
I thought he got buried. I thought he got buried with it.
No, his Daytona sold at an auction, and I'll tell you how much it sold for.
I thought he got buried with it.
So if you guys don't know, the Rolex Daytona was not that popular of a watch in the beginning when it
Yeah.
first came out. Now it's like everybody wants a Daytona, including me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Paul Newman Daytona auction. Oh, I'm an idiot. The original Paul Newman Rolex Oyster Cosmograph Daytona reference .6239 was sold at the prestigious auction house for a record price of $17.75 million.
Wow.
$7,752,000 his Daytona sold for. So it's the
7
world's
million.
most 17
million.
17 million his Daytona went for.
That's how much this robe's gonna go for when I die.
Hell yeah.
Because I wore it.
You gotta get buried in
Right.
it too.
I should. Yeah, I should. With nothing else.
Oh my gosh.
No drawers on.
And then it's
But you know what's
engraved
kind
on
of
the back.
funny right now that I just realized? This is Bel Air, and my box and my swim trunks that I'm wearing right now are Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
So
They're the
it's Inception.
these are the one. Yeah, these are the ones that come up on stage and slap you in the face.
Yeah, then you're gonna slap
when you say shit about my dick.
And then you're gonna slap your penis.
Yeah, and then they cry to you.
Yeah, and then they cry. Okay. What item would you have?
What item would I have?
Yeah.
Any item fictional, and how
Or
would I
real.
use it? Or real?
Fictional
How
or
would I
real?
have? If I could have anything fictional, it would be like
Genie?
no, yeah, no, it would be like a dragon. I wish I had a dragon that I could just ride around and torch shit with, just
And
fuck shit up.
Walking like a dog too.
No, it'd be huge. A huge dragon that I could just fly to fucking work on.
Yeah, but that'd be
And it
so
would just
funny to
chill.
like literally like have a long ass fucking like 75 foot long leash.
Oh man, I just walk it like a balloon,
Yeah.
like a kite.
Yeah, that'd be awesome,
Yeah,
dude.
Just fucking getting tangled in like phone wires and shit.
Yeah, it's taking
I'm
dragon
like, watch out,
shits.
coming through. Yeah, I don't know. If I could have any, honestly, like if I could have anything fictional, it would be definitely be a dragon because I love the movie Never Ending Story with Arfax. I think it's Arfax is the drag, it's like the dog dragon. Yeah, betrayal. Yep, that's it. If not, I would have like a LoPriore compound. If I could have anything, it would be a LoPriore compound where we all just lived.
Like drove golf carts.
And just drove golf carts and just fuck shit up and just all LoPriores lived on it.
No, that's a good one. That's a good one. I like that. Yeah, because then you could put like a golf course on there. You could put like
dude, go nuts.
Maybe like hunt humans.
Yes. Other families.
Yeah, we would do
we would invite them over for dinner and then we would just hunt them on the premises.
Yeah, just one human hunt a year would be kind of cool.
And eat them.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it. Next one it's from Bradley. He says, Danny, do you still collect sports cards? I don't. And also, can you hit me with a parlay? So I'm going to give you a parlay for the Final Four. This is what you're going to do for the Final Four. You're going to
say butter. You say parlay.
You're going to take Miami. Okay. You're going to take Miami to win, to go to the national championship. And you're going to take FAU to go to the national championship. So you're going to have a Miami versus Florida Atlantic in the championship. Just parlay those two games. They're both underdogged. I think they win. San Diego State had a tough game against Creighton. Florida Atlantic's look good. They've played better talent going through. I know they beat Alabama, San Diego State, but I just think pound for pound, FAU's played better teams. So that being said, you're going to take both of those things.
Can I confess something right now?
Yeah.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, no, it's sports. It's sports. So what you're going to do is
college ball.
You're going to bet both Florida teams to win in the Final Four to get to the championship game. That's what you're going to do. That's the parlay of the week. That's what I'm doing. Why not?
I've never been a gambling man. My gambles are like unprotected sex. That's as gambling as I get.
Yeah, you're pretty.
That's as risky as I get. And I ride a motorcycle with no helmet.
And this is Emily Hufford asks, I don't think you've ever answered, Danny, how you met Selena. Did you slide into her DMs? Tell us the story. So we met through a mutual friend.
I running like crazy over it.
I saw her. We met through a mutual friend. I went to a party, and she was there, but she left that party before I got there, and I saw her on a friend's Instagram story. And I was like, hey, who is that? And they were like, oh, it's like my friend Selena or whatever. And I was like, hey, give her my phone number. And at first, she never texted me back. She never reached out to me. So I said to myself, you know what, I'm going to do it. And I slid into her DMs and sent her my phone number. And she hasn't been able to shake me since. But yes, long story short, we met through a mutual friend.
Was that in Florida or was that in New York?
That was in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my friend.
Worst day of her life.
Worst day of her life. Yeah. So my friend knew her. And we were able to actually make that link up, and now I'm marrying her in like 2 months. So,
dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, party's over. As they say. Next question. Let's see.
Just gonna do this so I feel like more on a podcast.
What are your guilty pleasure songs? Like LOL, not me saying like a million times like you guys. Songs you listen to low key would actually feel embarrassed if someone found out. I've been listening to this really super emo song. I think it's what's the name? You go first. I'm gonna look up this song.
Guilty pleasure songs?
Yeah, guilty pleasure songs. Another guilty pleasure song too is probably Celine Dion. When you love me like this, and you love me like that, and it's hard to believe that we're all coming back. Yeah.
You're coming back to me now.
Like, I don't know if that's like
coming back.
I feel like a lot of people like that song. But the other song I used to,
you catch me in the green neon with Celine Dion.
The other one too is probably "She's So Lucky" by Britney Spears.
Oh, dude, I've been singing fucking so baby, baby.
Oh, baby,
how about that? Guilty pleasure song for me. Is it supposed to be something that like I just shouldn't like?
Yeah, like you would lower it if someone came up. I'm trying to find this other band.
I would lower it if someone pulled up on me and I was listening to it. It would be like well, I never lower any of my music for anybody because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. The other song
What
is
is it?
how do you know it's not Armadillo Shells by a band called Hot Mulligan.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Never heard it.
it's like super emo, like pop punk, and it slaps. So check that out.
Super emo hot punk and it slaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, my guilty pleasure song would be I think it's Bonnie Raitt and that I can make you love me if you don't.
Yeah, that's a slapper
You know
though.
that song?
That's a slapper.
I can make your heart feel something it won't.
Bon
Um,
Iver did a great cover of that actually.
yeah,
Yeah, Bon Iver did a great covs. It's
my
actually a really
guy's
good one.
running like crazy fucking boogers all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Trying to
have
think.
two
Yeah.
we have two music questions
Okay.
for
What's
the
the next
last
one?
two. So we can come back to your guilty pleasure song if it pops in your head.
Okay.
This is from the Nommers. First thing I want to say is I love you guys.
Jeffrey
Thank you.
Dahmers.
You guys are awesome. My question is, someone was just hearing music for the first time ever. What would be the first song you show them? It's a great question.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Damn, that would be starting off a little hot for them, like for their virgin ears. But I
Yeah, but
think
it's like four different songs in one. That's why.
that's a great pick. I'm just saying it's a great pick. I'm just trying to
Yeah.
think if my virgin ears would handle it. If I had to show
Bohemian
somebody,
Rhapsody was probably the greatest song ever written.
because like deep down, I want to say Freebird, but it's just too long. Um, uh,
Yeah.
but
Great
if
solo.
I great solo, you know, it's two guitars. It's two guitars. Like it's not.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they're going back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I did know that. Yep.
yeah. So like when people like try to play it, I'm like, it's kind of crazy
Yeah.
because it's two guitars.
Yeah. You
Um,
realize you need a whole other guitar.
Also, it's like I don't know how you'd have the stamina to do that. Um, okay.
Yeah. It's a long ass solo.
First song that I have to show a human being ever. First time hearing music. Um, Back that ass up, Juvenile.
Boom. Big 511 wants you back that ass up. Girl, who's you playing with? Back that ass up.
Oh, the 99 to 2000.
To
Dude,
the 99 two.
that's 24 years ago.
Yeah.
I think
Still
sometimes
slaps.
when I watch that video, I'm like, these girls are underage.
Yes, most likely. Yeah.
Looking underage. Now that I look back at it, I'm
Yeah.
like,
You're looking a little ripe. You're looking a little ripe there, honey.
with the right chair, with the light chair,
Right
up into the
there.
night chair. Do we have any
Working
more
with the
questions?
finger, bring it.
Is there any other questions that I missed? No, I think I got them all. Yeah, sorry. So we ended up like around an hour. Um,
Okay.
so before we leave, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah.
It's called top fives.
All right, go.
All right.
Yep.
What are your top five favorite rappers of all time in no particular
Mm.
order?
Top five favorite rappers of all time.
Yeah.
Nas,
Okay.
Biggie,
Oh,
uh, Nas, Biggie, um, Nas, Biggie, I would say Big L, um, Big Pun, and DMX.
good list. Power list. Five is always hard.
Yeah, five is hard. It's not long enough of a list.
Yeah, it's not long enough of a list, so you have to like diss a lot of people. Um,
Yeah,
no, yeah, I would say that's a pretty solid top five though. I rock with that.
yeah, it
Very New
is.
York. I think they're all
Yep.
New York MCs. Did you?
Yeah, I'm not. I guess Pac for a while, but I was never like a huge Pac fan, although he was
when
great.
when the East Coast and West Coast beef was happening,
Yeah.
like what were you and your friends talking about? Like, was it fuck the West or did you listen to the West?
No, hell, I was still bumping the West Coast. Hell yeah. I think honestly, like my friends and I, I think we were concerned. We were like, yo, somebody's gonna get killed, bro. That's what's gonna happen. I remember those conversations like, yo, one of these Pac's gonna end up dead. Something's gonna happen. I never thought Biggie was gonna die.
Did you
Because
guys
he
talk
always
about
kind of
that?
looked, yeah. I remember when Biggie died, um, I remember I think Christine Cass told me, Kiana's friend Christine.
Yeah, she
She
loved
told me
Foxy Brown.
she did love Foxy Brown. Um, yeah, I think that's what we talked about. Because at the time we were so proud that the locks were were
We're on.
were on
There were,
with Big, and we were just like, these dudes are they're never gonna be stopped. But I remember hearing that like fucking New York, big city of dreams, but everything in New York ain't always what it
it was
seems.
seems
And I was like, I was so offended by Snoop shitting on us because the video was him like walking through
kicking the
New York, like
kicking the buildings
kicking
over.
buildings over and shit, which is a dope fucking video.
Yeah, it is
But no,
dope.
I was never mad at them. I was still bumping that shit at the time. You couldn't deny it. It was like the shit was so fire. Dre was always one of my favorite producers. Pac was definitely in that. Snoop is one of my favorites. Um, and I loved everybody from the West Coast, but I think it was really more so like I was like, dude, these people are gonna fucking kill each other,
Yeah, and they did.
and they
Apparently.
did
Um,
allegedly.
allegedly. Tupac.
Who's your top? Who's your top five?
Oh, my top five. Kiss is up there. He's in my five for sure.
Yeah.
Um, I want to give it to P, but I fuck with Kiss's bravado more.
Mhm.
Like his like play a shit. Like
Yeah.
you
No,
know. So Kiss, Andre 3000 for sure, because
ooh,
the reason I loved Outkast so much was because it was still talking about what other rappers were talking about, but it was different. And
so different.
they had the play and the pimp, you know,
Yeah.
the poet and the pimp, you know, so they had like the
Yeah.
poet and the pimp, like they had a great dynamic. It was
Andre's amazing.
yeah, Outkast was kind of like what Biggie and Tupac would have been if they were a group. Like if Biggie and Pac
Yeah.
did an album together, that's what it would kind of be. Because if you
Yeah.
ever like listen to Biggie's like interviews, like he's not a I'm sure he was deep like to his, but he like wasn't what you saw is what you got kind of with him.
Yeah. Yeah. He was. Yeah.
He wasn't very like
So
contradictory. He was kind of just like, yeah, what up? Like I'm here, like shit is crazy. You know, like shit's
yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like
Yeah. There was.
he was always cool. Like he couldn't be seen to be like vulnerable and like shit like that.
Yeah. Well, he was a great storyteller, rapper. Um, there was no. I agree with you that Biggie wasn't like a deep rapper. But I shouldn't even say that because like Ready to Die was a pretty deep album, and so was
Oh
Life
yeah,
After
no,
Death. Like the shit he
no,
was talking about was real. I remember having a conversation with Nas about what album he liked better, Ready to Die or Life After Death. And Nas said that he liked Life After Death better because it was really more like insight to what Biggie was going through in that second chapter of fame in his life. Like him and his wife had broken up. He had to beef with Pac. You know what I mean? Like a lot of shit was going on. He was wealthier. You know what I mean? So you didn't get the Bed-Stuy rap,
Yeah, super
but
broke.
like grit. That grit that Ready to Die had. You in Life After Death, you have a way more experience. I always think about, dude, he was 24 when he died.
Yeah. And they were and like they
And
were wearing
Pac was
they
what,
were
26?
25, I think.
25 fucking kids,
And
bro.
and
My
they're
daughter's older than both of them
yeah.
when they died.
And if you think about it, in a sense, it was like they were kind of ahead of they were wearing like Versace like suits and shit.
Yeah. No, they were decked out.
You know, like 24, 25, like wearing Versace, like who was doing that?
Not then. Now, forget it.
But
They
because
all
like
style
because
it.
yeah, but even like dope boys back then, like every once in a while you would see like Louis and Gucci, but it was like a lot of like street shit, like
Yeah.
Fila's
Carl
and like
Kanai and Fila,
Carl Kanai.
fucking Guess and all of
Yeah,
that shit. Yeah.
that
So
was
who
all
else
like
did you
kind of
have? You had Jadakiss, you had Andre.
Jadakiss, Andre 3000, Biggie for sure. Biggie for sure. Um, Ye
Okay.
and Ye's up there, just all encompassing. Besides the Jewish stuff, but
Yeah. Besides the
but
anti-Semite stuff.
yeah, besides that, but like all the other stuff, production and
Yeah.
rapping too.
Yeah. No, genius.
I think he's an underrated rapper.
I
But
agree.
so
By me,
yeah,
I underrated Ye plenty of times.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then the fifth one's always tough, but like it depends on when you ask me. It's I'm gonna put Raekwon in there today.
Ooh, okay. I
Just
always
off one verse. Just off the John Blaze verse. Like I listened to it recently and I was like, I'm gonna bump you into back into my top five.
how does it start?
Yo, cool out. Don't yo, pull the tool
Yo,
out.
pull the tool out. Yeah.
That's my shit.
Raw like fuck, kid. Yeah. I wanted to put
The
Method
shit
Man
was
in there. I
raw,
think
raw like fuck,
raw
kid.
like fuck, kid. I think Method Man has the best flow of any rapper I've ever heard.
Yeah,
Um,
he could rap
Method
to
Man was
anything.
a dude to anything. The
Method
meth
Man
will
is like
come out tomorrow to cow. Bizarro.
I
Dude,
think
like,
if you
I'll
did
be
it,
coming down and shit. I get rugged as a motherfucking car forget. Like, yo,
because the best
Meth's
thing
flow
about
is remarkable.
and then like that song with Limp Bizkit, uh, in Together Now, he kills it. I mean, it's a primo beat, but like he like absolutely like he
Yeah,
could rap over anything. I think
dude,
like,
over anything. The
and I
greatest,
honestly
to my opinion, the greatest flow over anything.
I see a parallel between him and Snoop. Like I feel like Method Man could be like up there, like famous like Snoop, like in terms of like working with Martha Stewart and shit. Like he had that crossover
Oh, like
appeal.
that character? Yeah, I think so. Well, yeah, and he did it because he did a good amount of movies. Um, he was great in Belly. Is this
Yeah, I
the
think.
thing in Nebraska? Is you
Yeah.
about it, fool? Yeah. Get some
Bought a
drinks, get some
gift,
bitches.
drink, get some
No, brought a
pictures.
gift from my boy Knowledge.
So
Um, yeah,
bought a gift in
I
the
love
whole
how not
nine.
a whole nine. I'm trying. You the real Nebraska. Is you about it, fool? Um, yeah, I love how neither one of us put Jay-Z in there.
Yeah, because Jay-Z is, like I said, the list is longer. He's
Yeah.
obviously going to be in there. And it's like, my one thing with Jay-Z that bumped him out of my top five is the Magna Carta Holy Grail album.
Okay.
That like really left a bad taste in my mouth, that album.
Gotcha.
And then he got back in my good graces with the 444 album because I was kind of at
Yeah.
like a growing point in my life, like trying to learn how to just be like a better businessman and shit. But
Yeah.
anything really after like Blueprint 2. So there's
Yeah.
there's an argument that's going around on the internet, right? That Jay-Z was never number one in any era.
I remember that because each
So
year that he put out an album, somebody
somebody
else's
sold
album
better.
did better. Yeah.
Somebody sold better.
It's like that hood dude. He's like, I'm gonna tell you why Jay-Z is not the best rapper ever. And when he started to run all down that list of shit, he was
Yeah.
100% accurate. And it's funny because
Bless you. Bless you.
woo, that was
And
good.
then Kiss and X are like 1A, 1B. Like X is always in there, but it's just like it rotates.
Yeah. I think when you look at everything like Jay-Z's success, Jay-Z to me is one of those rappers that is like a sleeper scorer in the NBA. You're just like, how the fuck did he end up with 32, 12, and 10?
Yeah.
Right? Because I've heard some amazing Jay-Z songs, but I've also heard some fucking terrible Jay-Z songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In my opinion. You know?
It's just
and
always...
even his terrible is leagues better than most other people's best shit. So I'll give him that.
For sure. It's like there are just some Jay-Z verses that will never leave like my mind ever, like until I'm dead. Like I'll be quoting them randomly, like throughout the day. Like he's in that ethos. Like he's a part of like my ethos for sure. But
right,
there was just too much like fuckery that went on. Like when Cam was at the Rock and like they did that one song together and then like they didn't really rock with each other. It like just like the pettiness.
It rubbed you
like,
the wrong way.
Yeah, something just rubbed me the wrong way about him in those kind of certain situations. And then like the stuff happened with like Dame Dash and shit. But like for me, I was such a huge Cam fan. And when the stuff came out that like Jay like didn't rock with him and like Siegel didn't rock with him, Siegel's another one of my favorite rappers.
Oh, definitely a skilled rapper. I wanted to put in,
but Jay.
I always try to.
1 second. Jay is in my top 10. He's just not in my top 5. If I could put it nicely that way.
I always try to find space in the top 5 for Lil Wayne. Because I think Lil Wayne,
like Wheezy's like 6 for me.
Wheezy's first of all, Wheezy gave birth to a whole genre of style and appearance.
Yeah,
to a whole generation. Not to mention, I can't think of anybody else. Maybe DMX did it in those 2 or 3 years. Where he was just putting out album after album that was selling just like 10 million an album, like first week. Wheezy just put out so much music in such a small amount of time, and it was all just fire. Like Wheezy's mixtapes, Wheezy's albums, his features on songs, like every time you looked up.
But that's why though, it's like
Wayne was just putting out something phenomenal. That's
where like mixtape Wayne's my favorite Wayne. I mean, the Carter 1 and the Carter 3 are my 2 favorite albums of his. But I remember buying his like first Cash Money album. In
when he was like 13.
When he was like 13, I bought it in like Kmart. Mom let me buy it.
Yeah,
it was like 500 degrees or something. Like it was some kind of weird.
Dude,
shit.
without Wayne, there's no Drake.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no Nicki Minaj. There's no. I mean, he single-handedly owned rap and hip hop for like what 4 years, 5 years.
Yeah. And then
like you couldn't touch him.
But that's why though, like that's why people 20 years from now, you're going to look back at this run by Drake and be like, this is one of the most miraculous things I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, no, I give him that credit
You'll
now.
you'll never I don't mean to like act like old head or whatever, but you'll never see a run like this again from any artist.
Probably not. And you could give, and this goes back to like the Jordan
In
era
that genre,
versus
in
the
that
LeBron
genre.
era. But like, I agree. I don't think I've ever seen anybody be as consistently hot as Drake, you know? But we live in a different time, man. Like it's so much easier to be heard, not to be good, but to be heard.
Yeah.
Like picture Pac and Big L and Pun if there was Spotify back in the day. You know what I mean? If there
for
was
sure.
fucking Apple Music.
But here's the thing.
If you didn't have to buy it on record or CD or tape, you could just download it. Like it's so much has changed in order to help make artists successful. But I mean,
But
and
here's
the dude just surrounded himself with fucking people that were just so talented, and they all wanted to make music with him. And Drake is one of the best artists to ever be in music. Period. You know what I mean?
And the
like,
thing is, too,
he's not one of my favorite, but I'll give him credit where it's due.
I love Drake. I love Drake. But like, if you think about it, though,
I used to love Drake. I'm not a huge fan.
I feel you.
But I respect it. I respect his shit, and the dude makes fire shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
he does. And then like the other thing too is all those guys die or go to jail.
That's also true. Yeah, that's also true.
You know?
Yeah.
So like the longevity, rap's just not a longevity genre. It's just not.
Yeah, as we're talking about it, I was trying to find spaces for Drake, even though I'm not a huge fan, but I still respect it. So I could still put him in that top 10. Kendrick, who I think is probably one of the best lyricists.
Yeah, he's in my top 10. I need a little more. I need a few more projects from him though.
Yeah, Kendrick is one of the most skilled. I think the best lyricist ever is Eminem. I think he's the best lyricist.
Yeah, because he's a nerd.
Ever. Yes, and he's just untouchable, right? I would say Eminem is the best lyricist ever. The best rapper ever, I would probably give to best rapper ever. I mean, I guess I could give to like, you know, that goes along with, I wouldn't even give it to Nas. Like Nas's resurgence recently, like his coming back is super impressive. To be in your 40s and you're winning album of the year and fucking Grammys, like, and his newer albums are dope.
Yeah, because the biggest beef with Nas ever that's known is that he picks horrible beats. So but so
did Jadakiss. Like
but here's
horrible choruses.
Horrible choruses and just not great beats, but like you get with Hit Boy, like the beats are going to be fire.
Beats are going to be fire. So yeah, I put Kendrick and M in there. Kendrick's amazing, man.
Yeah,
like when you really listen to Kendrick, I'm like, yo, this dude is fucking amazing.
Yeah, I would say the next couple of years he'll overthrow maybe some of the old guys in my list.
Yeah.
But
Cool G Rap is in there for me. Rakim is in there for me. Big Daddy Kane. You know, I know that's dated and it's old, but I'm dated and old now. But if I give you a 90s five-star general, and if I give you a 2000s 5-star general, only a few of those names. Like Biggie could only go into the 90s.
Yeah.
Right? Like you can't give him anything past that. The dude put out 2 albums. You know what I mean? 2. And he still reigns supreme as one of the best MCs ever. You know, with just 2 albums. I don't know if there's another artist that you could say did that.
No, you can't.
What other artist put out only 2 albums and still is referred to is goated. He's the only one to do that. Not Pac put out multiple albums.
Yeah.
Multiple albums. Even
Tupac's also made a lot of
even
bad songs.
after passing. Yeah, but so is Nas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but I never heard a whack Biggie song.
No.
But his margin was so much smaller because the guy put out 30 songs. You know what I mean? Like maybe. But you never hear you never hear any new Biggie shit.
No.
You know, no one ever sneaks up on you like, yo, bet you never heard this. Unless it's something that he wrote super early and you don't hear it. Like Jay-Z put out so many albums, Weezy put out so many albums, Marshall put out so many albums, Drake put out so many albums. You can't stop it. Big L, I guess, is up there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, is one of the to put out just 2 or 3 albums where you're like, this dude's impact on rap, because it wasn't just a fan impact. You're talking about MCs that people were like, I don't want to battle this dude.
Yeah.
Like other good MCs would be like, absolutely not. This dude will fucking destroy me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Afraid of him.
They were afraid of him. You know what I mean? And I don't know if, you know, Kendrick's like that. I don't think anybody's afraid to battle Drake.
No, I don't think so.
No, nobody's afraid of Drake lyrically. They're afraid of how popular and how powerful he is, that he could crush you. 50 was up there for a little bit.
Yeah, 50's another one too, bro.
Yeah, I could go. Yeah, a 5 isn't fair, bro. We'd have to do like a top 20.
Well, we're gonna have to come back, and that'll be the next episode.
Yeah, we'll come back and do it. Yeah.
But Jared, thank you so much for filling in for Michael. You guys can follow.
Big shoes to fill. I'm sorry if I disappointed.
No, I think it's a nice change of pace. I think people really enjoy the musical talk. But yeah, maybe we should just start a music podcast where we talk about music.
So I'm trying to get my podcast off the ground.
I hear you, bro.
Take anything.
I got you.
I know you do.
So where can everybody find you on the internet? Are you pumping your Instagram or no?
Yeah, at Jared LoPriore on IG. Spelling is JARED LoPriore, and I don't really have any other platforms. I got to get like Twitter and TikTok and Snapchat and OnlyFans going.
Yeah, hell yeah!
About to get my OnlyFans popping.
That's what you should do.
Show those feet, show that meat, show those feet.
Hell yeah, dude! Ain't no shame in that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys could find me.
You're not gonna be impressed. Everywhere.
No, but they have things for that. Reddit.
Oh, congrats! You just got your blue seal. You got your check, huh?
Yeah. So here's the thing about my blue seal, though, is that I went through.
How does that happen?
I went through William Morris. I went through my agency to get it.
Yeah.
So like my agency had to like submit shit for me and like get me to do it. But now you could pay money to get like verified on Instagram now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's like
I was going to say, did you have to do it? Did you have to do any sex favors to get it?
No, but I've been trying to get verified for so long, and I finally got it. But it's in an era where it's like easier to get verified, so it's like not as cool. Yeah, it's not as triumphant as I wanted it to be. So hence why I haven't bragged about it. But
well, congrats.
Yeah, I think if anyone deserves to be verified on Instagram, it's probably me. I mean, I have a thing that goes viral. I have a video that goes viral like every year.
Yeah. So exactly.
And mad people know who I am. So it's like,
you're a big deal. I don't know how to put this, but
yeah, I'm a big deal. Guys,
I'm kind of a big deal.
You guys can follow the show. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Follow Jared everywhere. And like I said, I will be on the road soon. I'm actually going to upload this episode, take a little nap, and then I got to get on the road, baby. I'm going to Providence today. All right. Providence tonight. Come through, see your boy, and let's have some fun. That show's almost sold out, so come through and chill.
Dude, amazing.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. Dude, Providence, Rhode Island on a Tuesday. Sold like 90% of the tickets. So like I'll take that.
Amazing.
I'll take that. Yeah, I'm realistic.
Happy for you,
I keep it real.
Yeah.
Like if a show doesn't sell out, it doesn't sell out. I'm not one of those guys, but I'm just getting started.
Lie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just gonna be like, hey guys, sold out, and then there's like 45 open seats on Instagram.
Yeah.
Stop doing that,
He's
guys.
full of shit.
Yeah. But I love you, bro. Thank you so much for taking the time
Love
to
you,
be
bro.
super late. It's 3 a.m.
My
I'll let us go.
absolute fucking pleasure.
All right, bro. I love you, and I will see you soon. Because I'm coming to Miami in May.
All right. Well, I'm here.
Yeah. Dania Improv.
Turn up. Yep. Turn up. I'll be
Dania?
there.
Is it Dania or is it Dania?
I think it's Dania. I
Dania
don't know.
Improv. Whatever. I'll be there
I'll
in
find
May.
out.
So I'll
Denia.
be there. I'll be there in May. So I'll see you soon.
All right. I'll be here.
Love you, bro. If you guys want to take part in the AMA episodes, go to patreon.com/LoPriore podcast. Sign up. Any tier. We're going to do these once a month AMAs. Let you guys control the show. Love you guys and peace. We are out of here.
Later, y'all.